All right, Steve, you sure we tightened everything down?
We'll find out in a minute.
All right. Hey guys, Rich here at RCINFORMER. Steve's on the camera. Today we have kind of a special flight for you. Here's just a, we've been trying out some power options for the brand new 1700 millimeter FMS F7F TIGERCAT. And you can see the spinners are different. We took the stock props off and we put some, basically put the beaver motors and props on there. So we're looking at 4258 550 kV motors with 15.9 propellers. So we're calling this the ludicrous speed option. We haven't flown it yet, so this actually really is the first flight on it. And we'll just see what it does. The plane stock does not need any extra power. It's, as you guys saw in the prior videos, it's got plenty of power just as is. But we decided to see how we can, what we can do to really kind of, pump up the volume with this thing a little bit. So anyway, first flight on it, guys, with these props on it, and we're kind of, this is sort of a proposed possible power upgrade from the factory. Or, if they don't go with this, which is fine, then, all you got to do is get some beaver props and motors and put them on there. So anyway, we are running these with a 70 amp ESC. The stock airplane is going to come with either a 70 or a 60. We're not really sure yet. So we'll kind of see how it is. Stock run up on the ground was 108, 110 amps. So so it should give us a little more speed. You ready, Steve?
Let's go.
It already sounds a little beefier.
That sounds real good.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Let's let. Okay, we'll get that gear up. Somebody's taking off. You ready, Steve?
I'm good.
Power's coming in. Steve, was I right or what?
Yeah, buddy.
I told you it was going to be great with these things on there. This has been it's like a fantasy come true here. I've been dying to see two beaver motors and props on this airplane for quite some time. Oh yeah, baby. Let's see it go up there, Steve. Oh my God, it's just kind of a sub. We're gonna need some heat shields on this thing for re-entry, Steve. It's still going up there. Holy smokes. Wow, that is pretty much about the closest to unlimited vertical I think I've seen. What? I got the power way back. It's just they're spooling up. The extra pitch in the propellers, here, let's slow it down, see how it goes slow. I got the flaps in. The TIGERCAT fuselage and airframe is very clean, so it unloads very nicely. So it gets a lot out of propellers. Powering up. Oh, it just tractors. Look at that, Steve. It just goes. Yeah, we need some tiles for re-entry for sure.
Yeah, buddy.
Look at that thing go. Wow. Okay, guys, the ludicrous speed option is a reality. There we go. And you hear that sound, Steve?
Oh yeah.
I'm power to idle when it's coming down. That's just the propellers windmilling. All right, let me try a high-speed pass and let me look at the telemetry. We're at 72 amps. See how that unloads nicely?
Yep.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Now this will lessen your flight time. I am at 1600 milliamps now, but still pretty good. All right, Steve, I'm coming right down the runway. Full throttle, we're gonna go vertical with it. You ready?
Yep.
I'm just pointing up there. I'm still going up there. Can you follow that, Steve? All right?
Yep.
All right, I'm coming back down. Power's off. It'll just keep on going up there. It's crazy. See, I'm powered idle. It's just they're windmilling. That sound is ridiculous. Wow. I don't see too much stress on the airframe. I'm not pulling on it too hard, but I'm not being a wuss with it either. Wow. Well, let's do some steep turns with it. Let's see if we can load the wing up a little bit. I don't want to break it or anything, but... All right, power's in there. Wow. We'll have to do this with some better daylight, Steve, but holy smokes. Wow, that's an animal.
Got some power.
Wow, that's incredible, Steve. Holy smokes. I told you, didn't I tell you it would sound fantastic with these on there?
Oh yeah.
Ever since I saw that beaver fly and just the sound that thing put out, I said, you put 2 of these on a clean airframe and you're going suborbital here. 3,100 on the battery still. Again, guys, this is 7,000, a 6L 7,000 6S Connexus pack. It's a 30C. Probably need a little more C rating for these motors for sure. But
70C.
yeah.
Oh, you said it was 70C.
No, I put the bigger one in. I just put the bigger pack in. We could try it on the 70C later. It's probably going to need it with the amp draw, but I don't know. You know, it's pulling 70-something amps in a straight line. Tell you what, let me go full flaps in here. Let's get it slow. I'll slow it down. Still slows to a crawl. Even with those big motors and props, the airframe still, it's the same airframe, still flies slow. It's not any heavier. 34, let's see. We're at 15 amps, Steve, in slow flight. Get rid of those flaps. I tell you what, you'll get a decent flight time out of this. Heck, even with a 5,000 on it, you know, we're at almost probably 3,300 milliamps now. Wow. Doesn't that sound like a racing plane?
Yeah, it does.
Woo! All right, that's outstanding. What are we at? All right, we're at 4,200. So I guess, you know, with a 7,000 pack, that's about the flight time you're probably going to get with a 5,000. You're probably landing now, but. All right, let's get the gear down. Flaps in. Use one setting of flaps. There come the wheels, slowing it down. You definitely don't want to be going fast with these motors with those on there. All right, actually I'm gonna put full flaps in because I got all that extra prop pitch in there. All right, outstanding, a little rough. Put those flaps up there. Wow, Steve, wow. Did I tell you or did I tell you? Oh, that winds up. I mean, I don't like the fact that it's not scale, but my God, that sounds tremendous. Holy smokes. All right, guys, you just saw the very first flight with our ludicrous speed power option, 2 beaver motors and 2 beaver props and 2 beaver spinners on the stock FMS 1700mm TIGERCAT. As you can tell, it's pretty much bad to the bone. Be sure, guys, to check out the other videos. It's it flies fantastic with the stock props on there. But I tell you what, with this 2-bladed power option, it's pretty spectacular. So anyway, guys, Steve, outstanding job, guys. Thanks once again. Be looking for this thing coming out here pretty soon, probably the next month or so. Thanks for checking it out, RC Informer, and as always, we'll see you next time.